Polygraph, often called a lie detector, but it is a device or a machine that measures human responses to question, measuring a lot of psychological symptoms of anxiety or emotion to estimate if the subject is being truthful or not. Polygraphy is the scientific tool of investigation. It is called as a lie detector and sometimes as a psychophysiological detection. It is a process by which a study of functioning of different body systems to detect lies.
My topic is personalities in the development of deception, detection, and polygraph. The development of deception detection and polygraph. The deception detection and the use of polygraph have been subjects of interest for many years, with various personalities play significant role in their development. These individuals have contributed to understanding, advancement, and sometimes controversy surrounding the use of polygraph tests in detecting deception. One of the personalities that have played significant role in the development of deception detection and polygraph is William Moulton Marston. William Moulton Marston was a key figure in the early development of the polygraph. He was a psychologist who is the best known for creating the comic book character the Wonder Woman. Marston also invited in the early version of polygraph, while he called the lie detector. His work laid to the foundation for the modern polygraph technology used in the deception detection today. And also one of the personalities is John Augustus Larson. John Augustus Larson is a police officer and a psychologist. Further advanced the polygraph technology in the 1920s. Larson's work focused on measuring the psychological and physiological response such as blood pressure, pulse rate, and respiration to deception. His research significantly contributed to the scientific basis of polygraph testing. Also, one of the personalities is Leonard D. Keeler. Leonard D. Keeler is a student of John Augustus Larson, made the significant improvement to the polygraph machine in the 1930s. Keeler added a component to measure galvanic skin response to enhance the accuracy of lie detection. His contribution helps popularize the use of polygraph. So the case of Aldrich Amis is contribute in the development of deception detection and polygraph. The case of Aldrich Amis, a former CIA or member of the CIA officer who was convicted of espionage in 1994, brought attention to the limitation of controversies surrounding polygraph testing. Despite passing multiple polygraph testing while spying the Soviet Union, Amis later confessed to his crimes. This case highlights the polygraphs are not foolproof and can be circumvented by skilled deceivers.
Four major components of polygraph. So first is galvanograph. So galvanograph is a excretory system. So yung function is function of skin. So galvanograph, it is refers to a device that measures the electrical conductivity of the skin, often used in lie detector tests to detect changes indicating stress arousal levels So, mo to siya ang galvanograph. And then, the second is cardiosphygmograph. So, cardiosphygmograph is, it is a cardiovascular or circulatory system. So, it is a device that measures both heart rate and blood pressure. Then the third is pneumograph. So, pneumograph is a respiratory system. So, it is a device that measures a person's breathing or respiration rate. So, muna siya kanang pneumograph is kanang inhalation and exhalation. And then the last is chemograph. Chemograph is in charge of increasing. So, it is a device that records changes or movements over time, often used in scientific experiments to track psychological processes like heart rate or muscle contractions. Chart or polygrams. So, chart or polygrams, it refers to the graphical representations of data collected by various components of polygraph machine. These graphs display changes in psychological parameters such as respiration, heart rate, and skin conductivity over time, helping to analyze and interpret the results of a polygraph test.
So the other part of the analog polygraph machine. The analog polygraph machine typically consists of three main components: the pneumograph and galvanograph and cardiograph. The pneumograph measures chest and abdominal movements. The galvanograph records skin conductivity, and the cardiograph monitors heart rate. These components work together to assist with psychological responses during questioning, helping in lie detection. So, types of polygraph. There are several types of polygraphs, but the most common is the traditional and analog polygraph, which measures psychological responses like heart rate and sweating. Digital polygraphs are also used, offering more precise data collections. Computerized polygraphs analyze multiple parameters simultaneously, providing a comprehensive assessment.
General uses of polygraph. First is criminal investigation. Law enforcement agencies employ polygraph tests to assess and interrogations, aiding in determining the veracity of statement provided by witnesses, suspect, or persons of interest. Number 2, pre-employment screening. Some organizations, especially those dealing with security-sensitive roles, administer polygraph tests during the hiring process to evaluate the integrity and honesty of potential employees. Number 3, security clearance procedure. Individuals applying for positions requiring access to classified information or sensitive areas may undergo polygraph examinations to assess their trustworthiness and reliability. Number 4, probation and parole monitoring. In the criminal justice system, polygraph testing can be used to monitor offenders' adherence to condition of probation or parole, such as abstaining from illegal activities or substance abuse. Number 5, internal investigation. Private companies may use polygraph tests to investigate in instances of theft, fraud, or misconduct within their organizations, aiming to identify responsible parties and protect company assets. 6. Dispute resolution. Polygraph examination are occasionally utilized in civil matters or personal dispute to ascertain the truthfulness of conflicting statement or allegations, providing parties with additional evidence to aid in resolution. Theory of polygraph examination. The theory behind polygraph examinations is based on assumption that twin individuals lie. They experience psychological changes that can be detected and measured. These changes are primarily attributed to the automatic nervous system, which controls involuntary bodily functions such as heart rate, blood pressures, respiration, and sweating. The insight of theory of polygraph examination. The insight of theory of polygraph examination. The theory behind polygraph examinations, despite its widespread use, remains controversial and subject to debate among scientists and practitioners. Critics argue that the underlying assumptions of polygraph testing lack solid scientific evidence and are based on flawed premises.
So psychology of lying is a fascinating topic that explores the reason behind why people deceive others. So there are 7 factors of psychology. First, motivation. Motivation, people lie for various reasons, such as protecting themselves or others. Second is cognitive process. Cognitive process, lying involves cognitive process like perception, memory, and decision making. 3. Emotional factors. So emotional factors is emotion can play a significant role in lying. 4 is non-verbal. While lying individuals often displays specific non-verbal. 5. Self-deception. People sometimes deceive themselves before lying to others. 6. Contextual factors. The context in which lying occurs can influence its frequency. And last is consequences of lying. Lying can have various consequences, each for the liar and the deceived. The nervous system plays a crucial role in the coordinating and controlling all bodily functions, including sensory, perception, motor control, memory, learning, emotion, and higher cognitive processes. It allows us to interact with the environment, respond to stimuli, and maintain internal stability.